All right, you guys, it's been a while, and there's a long list of Red Heaven announcements I want to tell you about. First of all, I hope everybody's been good. I don't think I don't think I've done one of these since last summer. I don't know. All I know is that the last time I was doing one of these, I was eating chicken McNuggets, and that was, man, that was good. And even now I'm doing a podcast and I'm thinking about chicken McNuggets, and I'm forgetting about the stuff I want to say. So let me say the stuff I want to say, but I have a lot of announcements. It's been a long time, like a year-ish. I'm gonna be honest and tell you that I've eaten chicken McNuggets since then. It's not about you. It's just a thing that I just needed for me. Okay, long list of announcements. First of all, I cut my beard short. It used to be long. You all have seen that. I got tired of drummer Aaron Ferreira calling me Gandalf, so brought it up. All right, other things I want to tell you about. Working on some music projects, as usual, because that's what Red Heaven is about. I've got 3 albums I want to tell you about. First of all, Echolocation, which we've mentioned a number of times. I've talked about a number of times, and even some of the Echolocation songs have been released. It's my heavy metal album. It's my hard rock album. And I did the hard rock face, so you know I'm not kidding around. It's currently in progress. That is one of those things where I think like 4 songs are done. There's about 5 or 6 more songs to go. The 5 or 6 songs are like 90% done, so I'm a good chunk of the way. There's another album you might not know about called Meanwhile, and that's going to be an album entirely made up of cover songs by other people, in case you don't know what cover songs mean. And a lot of you guys have heard me play before. Have heard me do covers with the band mixed in with the originals, and so I'm going to put them together, or at least put the best ones together and release it as an album. So there's that. There's another thing, another untitled project that I don't want to tell you the project yet. I don't want to tell you the title yet. Well, I actually do. I'm not allowed, but it's also currently in the works. Most of the stuff on that album is done. So I kind of got the situation where I got a whole lot of recording finished, a whole lot of composition finished, a lot of material, excuse me, and those 3 things should be done by the end of the pre-production, or the production, whatever, should be done by the end of 2018, which means in 2019 they'll drop here or there. So there's that. It takes a while. Like when my part is done, the next part takes a while. It goes to Andrew Tukuda and he mixes it, and then it comes out. There's a 4th thing. It's not really a new album, but we're remixing Amplification, which was our first album, and there's just some stuff about it I wanted to change. You know, we've got these other albums that are out. They have a particular kind of sound. Once I started working with Andrew during Moth, the sound changed a lot, and to be honest, it changed in a way that I liked. So I thought, okay, you know, we don't have to change the recording of Amplification, anything like that, but just let Andrew, you know, handle it and see how it sounds. And he's a good chunk of the way into that project. So it'll be re-released with a new mix and mastering job, and everybody who has already bought it can just have it. And because I always give my music away for pay what you want, you can always just grab it and pay 0, and you know, that's for you to figure out if you want to do it that way or not. So that's technically 4, really 3 albums. Let's just see how many fingers that is. So 3, 4. Anyway, so that's a lot of music, and all of it's going to be done by the end of 2018. The pre-production part, you'll see it in 2019. But this is good. This is a lot of stuff. All right, there's a lot more. I'm working on probably 4 videos right now. Some of it you've seen. If you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, then you've seen chunks of the video that we've done for Electron, which is from Echolocation, and Fat Guy in a Hawaiian Shirt, which is also from Echolocation. There's a couple more. I don't want to talk too much about them now until we nail down some stuff, but I will be bringing John Pelaginas in for more of this video work, videography. I don't know the proper word. It's holding the camera up and making it look fantastic. That's his job. He's the guy who did Tie Into Naga and Hey Man, I Like Your Band and The Long Road, and he's going to be in on a bunch of the stuff that's coming up too, video-wise. So if you like videos, we got a lot coming. So including a couple that might surprise you. So, but again, I'm not allowed. So those are sort of just the basic foundation stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot more, and this is the biggest announcement. Okay, this is the one I've been saving up, and I've been working on this literally for years, but like with my mouth mostly shut, mostly. I'm launching something called a VIP Access. It's going to be called VIP Access, VIP Pass, something like that. And basically, it's a subscription type system for Red Heaven. And the way it works is, you pay $5 a month, and for that month, you get access to all the Red Heaven music, anything we've ever released. Free online show for members only every month. A free song every month for members only. It's either going to be a song that's only for members, or it's going to be like an early access song, like from an album that's coming later. And a free video podcast, kind of like this one, but but only for members and nobody else. And there'll be specials on things like tickets for live shows that we do, and swag like T-shirts or stuff like this. So there's a lot, and it's just $5. So basically, you can't even buy a venti latte for $5. So yeah, so that'll be launching within about a week of the release of this podcast. So that's going to be a pretty cool thing. It's going to fund me better to do some of the projects that I need to do, which will be really nice. But it's also going to create just a more of a flow, a constant flow of content for people who like Red Heaven and want to hear Red Heaven music. So you would think that those are all my announcements, but it's not. There's another really big one, and it's the announcement of a new band. And it's kind of like a new band and kind of like a not a new band, but here's how it works. So with Red Heaven, I've released, say, like, Amplification, Moth, Echolocation is being worked on, but I also released 2 EPs, The Undivided Heart and The Little Temple, which were very different. This was the aforementioned stuff was rock and metal and blues and like really, like, not always loud, but you know what I mean, like it's different than the other stuff, because the other stuff was very like world music, devotional, ambient, that sort of thing, and we're working on more of that kind of thing. The problem is, you get a person who hears one kind of music, and they're like, oh, I love this so much, and then they buy it with the face, oh, I love this so much, then they buy the CD, and they're like, this is not what I had in mind at all. So I've divided it into 2 names. Okay, so if you want rock, metal, blues, experimental, weirdo stuff, well, you know what it's like. You'll find that under Red Heaven, Forevermore and More, Amen. I think that's the thing people say. The other is going to be the creation of a new group. It's created. It's called Joel in Real Life, and that's going to be the stuff like 200 Years, The Undivided Heart, The Little Temple. And in fact, if you want to get 200 Years from now on, you have to go to Joel in Real Life to get it. That's what it's being sold under now. And as a matter of fact, you can go to the website now if you want to, because it's ready to go. JOELINREALLIFE.CA. CA is like .com, but metric. So you can do that. Joel in Real Life is going to have a number of significant projects in 2019. It's going to be kind of the year that I get a lot of that stuff out. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get the Red Heaven stuff finished up by the end of 2018, so I can really tackle the Joel in Real Life stuff. So yeah, please check that out. There'll be social media, there'll be announcements, there'll be mailing lists, all that stuff's going to happen. So, if you like that music, the ambient stuff, the devotional stuff, whatever, that's a good way to kind of plug into it. And there'll be a lot of announcements about that soon. You would think that's everything, and it kind of is. That's 3 albums in the work, 4 if you count Amplification 2.0, 4 videos in the work, the VIP Pass, $5 a month for that, and the Joel in Real Life stuff. And excuse me, allergy season where I live. The Joel in Real Life stuff, JOELINREALLIFE.CA. Shave the beard and the faces. There's more neck, really, if you think about it. Remember that you can still get all the Red Heaven music at redheaven.ca. You can hear my live online shows there, get news and stuff like that. You can still get us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you're looking on those 3 platforms for Red Heaven, it's always Red Heaven Live. So you can find that there. Just search that up, you'll find it. And most of you know me personally, so if you're having trouble finding any of that stuff, you just IM me and I'll hook you up. So that's it. Next time, won't be too long from now, I will either be eating chicken McNuggets, or there will be a butter chicken situation. There may be scrambled eggs. Like, I'm already thinking ahead to that, so bear that in mind. So that's coming. Plus, Joel in Real Life is going to start a whole cascade of music. And, if you like music, I'm going to do my best to take care of you in the next 12 months. Thank you for watching.